Healing journey tip trick for you. A lot of times with chronic activation of stress, whether it's anxiety or dissociation or a trauma response or whatever it might be, any type of chronic activation of stress can reduce our ability to breathe. So like that's why I'm here with my oxygen, because I'm like, go body, keep breathing, you can do it. Oxygen is good. But one healing journey trick is to get a pinwheel or something similar to engage with this activity, but a pinwheel. And I used to call this my inhaler. And so you inhale, and while you're inhaling, you focus on the beautiful features of the pinwheel. You can get one that's colored or has something to it. Like this one, for example, you can be like, oh, it's shiny. I see the green, I see the pink, I see the yellow. Just practice mindfulness basically while you inhale. And then when you exhale, you want to make it as slow and as long as you can, because your exhale is what helps to increase unconscious regulation. So you inhale, you're like, oh, pretty colors on the pinwheel. You're practicing mindfulness. You're bringing yourself into presence with the moment and presence with your body with a gentle emphasis of love. Like, I'm allowed to be right here as me, and it's cool, and that's like rocks because I rock and I'm me, and that's cool and whatever. So you're like in the moment, right? You inhale, practice mindfulness, and then as you exhale, you can be encouraged to slow down your breathing because your eyes can be captivated by the visual of the spinning pinwheel. Like a lot of times if we're just focusing on our breath, it might be hard because maybe there's a lot of thoughts and feelings coming up, or maybe there's some really, really scary body sensations and you're like, oh my God, how on earth can I focus on my breathing because my life is completely chaotic and my entire body feels like it's in an alternate dimension of time and space and it's terrifying. How can you focus on your breathing in those moments? Get a pinwheel. Okay, so in those moments, instead of trying to focus on your breathing above the noise of all the thoughts and the feelings and the sensations that are coming up, you just redirect your attention towards watching the visual of the spinning pinwheel. And this process can gradually help you have more power to slow and deepen your breathing. Okay, so let me just do it again. I'll show you. Okay, ready? Inhale, practice mindfulness. Exhaling is so much more calm, and you're able to kind of elongate it when there's this visual, satisfying spinning sensation. Because our right brain is very visual and very tactile. And our right brain is where all these stress responses come from. Our emotions are in our right brain. Our sense of worry or fear or panic, all of those sensations are happening in our right brain hemisphere. So our left brain's all logical and like just like point blank factuality. But to connect and help with these different sensations that are coming up, especially in how they affect the unconscious regulatory patterns of our brain and our body, we got to be like, hey, right brain hemisphere, I'm here for you. And so having this way of practicing mindfulness in a visually stimulating, satisfying, and calming way, especially in relation to breathing, like the visual sensation is directly connected to your breath. How you exhale determines how the pinwheel spins, and having this connection between your breath and your conscious presence and awareness and the spinning pinwheel really helps improve mind-body connectivity, helps you be in the present moment, helps you connect with your aspects of self-essence, helps you kind of self-regulate and expand your breathing. Okay, so inhale, practice mindfulness. Pretty pinwheel, I'm present here. Exhale, spin the pinwheel. And then in addition, you make it a game and you see how deep and long your breaths can get. Like, how long can I spin the pinwheel for? Like, if you can only exhale for like a second because you're in a really intense stress state, then it just spins for a second. And you're like, oh no, game time. Can I get the pinwheel to spin for longer? So go grab a pinwheel and get one from like the dollar store or something, and have it be your inhaler, and use this to help you practice conscious breathing and expand and deepen your breaths to help bring you in the moment and regulate your nervous systems. Because when you can breathe deeply, your whole brain and body are going to work mega much better, and your ability to think clearly and be present. And this is fun. This is my wand. I anoint you. Oh, you are now magic. You are now magic. Sprinkle pixie dust on you. But really, when we can bring ourselves into the moment with deeper breaths, we have a lot more power in our everyday healing journeys of life to be there for ourselves and to help our brain and our body and all kinds of good stuff. So go grab a pinwheel, practice deep breathing, and let me know how it goes. I love you guys.